Okay, sorry.
And you may feel like being shouted at, or they just call your names. You may feel you're being blamed for doing everything. You may feel you're made to feel that you're small or like not as useful as others in the household, or you're being treated like you're just a helper, you're not a person. But all this is wrong, and all this shouldn't be happening to you. And maybe you feel like you're being paid less than promised, or not being well paid, or you have your salary withheld, or you are forced to work extra time without like having you agree to it. All this is not because you did something wrong, it's because they are doing something like bad to you. So all these feelings you experienced, or all these experiences you may facing, or your people you know may facing, is true and valid. But keeping silent doesn't mean it didn't happen. So, and you don't have to face it alone. So that's why we're having this kind of workshop and exhibitions to make it more public, and to share and support each other. And also going through this may have a very bad impact on your psychological well-being, on your mental health, or on your relationship with others. So let's talk about your holistic health, like your healthy condition and your well-being. So when we say health, we usually think like my physical health, I'm not sick, I'm not having a cold or fever, I'm healthy. But it's not just about that. It's about feeling good and feeling well in every part of your life. So as you can see, this woman here is doing some stretching, and she looks like happy and relaxed. So even this is part of the holistic health. So also holistic health includes your physical health. You need to eat well, rest well, and you need to feel safe. And it also includes mental health, which means you are not stressed, or you can handle your emotions well. It also involves emotional health, which is you feel loved, valued, and understood. And it also includes social health, which means you have friends to talk to. You know who to ask for help when something is wrong, and you feel a belonging. Also, it includes spiritual health. You can have your religious, you can have your peace and purpose. You can connect with what you believe in. So, taking care of your holistic health is not like selfish, but it's very necessary to do. When you take care of yourself, you actually build strength, or prepared for everything else in your life better. So for example, you may be very physically healthy, but you feel sad and lonely and stressed. But this means your emotional and mental health also need to take care of. Or maybe you feel tired because you work too much and you don't get enough rest. And this will actually affect your physical health. It will make you easier to get sick. So taking care of your health is a very complete and holistic way that can help you to stay safe and feel support. So now let's talk about a little bit how we can take care of ourselves. So what do you do to take care of yourself? What brings you peace? I think for me, eating like dessert really brings me peace.
I think go to the mountain. Yeah, I like hiking.
Yeah.
I think for me, running.
Running is tired.
Sleeping also.
Yeah.
Sleeping is good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think all this is like taking care of ourselves, and it's not just the physical we feel better, but also we feel like we are more connected to the nature, and if we hike or run with friends, it helps with like the social health as well. So now we know what the project covers. Let's see what is the project really is about. So Project Sister Indonesian is a photo-wise project that will give the cameras to the Indonesian workers, and you will be the artist. And the topic, the themes you take pictures about, will be around the gender violence and holistic health, as we discussed before. So you can take, but also you can take pictures in your life that you think are meaningful to you. So we have 3 topics, right? And you can take pictures, and for each picture, you write a 100 to 150 words short narrative. Like, what do you see in the picture? How does it make you feel? Blah, blah, following the short guideline. And that's how we make the photos to speak, and that's how we make the photos to convey the stories of your experiences, but also your holistic health. If you want to learn more, I have a website that tells everything about the project, and you can see more guidelines on how to do this. So step 1, we have the themes. Step 2, we can take pictures. And then we can write a short narrative, reflect on your photos. The final part is to submit your work, and hopefully we will have an exhibition in the future to show all the pictures to the audience. And you may say, oh, maybe my picture is not good.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, no, as long as the picture tells a story, it's something that is valuable. And you need to understand your life as an Indonesian workers here is very unique and valuable, because it's not something that everyone can do. For example, I think if I do it, it's very, very hard to me. Like, I leave my home and I work in like a foreign country for 10, 20 years. I think it's very valuable and unique, and you're very brave to do this. And whatever you're experiencing in your daily life is something that has its value, and it needs to be heard or saying more, so people understand that you actually have a very good stories. You have your life stories to tell. So there is no bad pictures. There is only pictures that don't tell good stories. But I'm sure with all the experiences you have, with all your strengths, and you're smart, you're brilliant, you can tell good stories. You trust yourself. I trust in you. So I want to show you a project from Taiwan that they are giving the cameras to the migrant workers in Taiwan, so you can better understand. Can I need some activities? So how do you feel?
It's good.
Yeah.
Very meaningful.
Mm.